Hi.
Hey, Elisa, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. How's Kermit and Friends?
It's pretty good. I'm having fun with it.
Yeah.
How's Drew and Mike's show?
It's doing fine. You're on it right now.
We're having fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got mixed up in the Stuttering
Cool.
John saga. Have you had him on your show lately?
No, it's his birthday today.
That's right.
I can't believe
know that?
you celebrate Stuttering John's birthday?
It's a major holiday, of course.
Are you going to go hang out with him for his birthday?
Yeah, are you going to meet him for dinner and bring someone else?
Well, I know where he might be right now.
Oh, really?
Pickwick
And
Pub.
I did ask my friend to come with me, but she didn't want to.
Pickwick Pub?
Yeah, he's there. I called there.
Let's call the pub. Let's call the pub.
And I asked them, I said, hey, is John there? And, they said, John who? I said, you know who I mean, Stuttering John. Is he there? And they said, no, he leaves by 4.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes in the early afternoon. So if I do want to bump into him, I can go there. I'm just a little nervous going there. I don't know what his reaction would be, being that he blocked me on Twitter and on the phone. But
Well,
yeah,
I would
it's
say-
his birthday. He's going to be there today.
I think if you dress in a way that's attractive, he will probably forgive any past transgressions. I think he
And maybe
really
I should wear a wedding dress.
he is kind of a thing for you, and I thought that was so adorable when John was desperately wanting to go on a date with you, and you agreed to,
No,
and then you met
not
him,
that great.
and you met someone else that wanted to go out with you that you didn't want to go out with, right?
No, he doesn't like me that much because
Yes,
was
he
just
does.
fine blocking me. He blocked me on the phone. He blocked me on Twitter. That's not a good relationship.
Well, there's been a few bumps in the road for you and John. I think there's hope. If you're interested in him, I think there's definitely hope.
No, I'm not. I'm not interested in him, but I definitely want to go for his birthday today.
Oh, that'd be fun. I'd like
I
to
would
hear about
love
that. He lost
Yeah,
his
that'd be great.
he lost his appeal against Sirius today.
Yeah, that's the worst. I can't believe that happened on his birthday. I mean, that's so John that would happen.
Of all days.
When he's celebrating. It's so typical
I know
of
it's
him.
I know. Couldn't
Really
it happen
sad.
the day before his birthday to ruin it the whole day?
Yeah, I just when I read that, I thought it was a joke. I couldn't believe it that it was on today exactly that all the news came out, and so many people are celebrating that.
Yes. I have to admit we were
Yeah.
celebrating it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You guys, that Carl guy,
a little frivolous.
people
Yeah.
are they're so happy. I mean, there's so much celebration going on today. He's hated by so many people. So now I'm kind of
Gee, I wonder
on
why.
Team John. Yeah, I know, but I feel bad. I feel like it's a huge, truly. I mean, people have gone too far at this point. I kind of backed off because I just feel bad. Imagine being
What a
him
chick.
and everybody just making fun of you. It just seems so
But
horrible.
he's not
I
self-
don't-
He
aware.
invites it.
Yeah, he's done so
does
many he has done so many things that he deserves to be punished for over the years. They're just coming out now. We're just finding out about a lot of these
He's been
things.
doing all these
Why, what-
DMCA strikes against Shuli and against Carl. He's just
Wait, what are the strikes about?
he's been doing DMCA strikes on them. He's also been contacting Patreon to get Patreon to shut down their channels and YouTube to get their videos taken
Yeah,
down.
but everybody's Patreon is bashing him.
I know.
If every Patreon is bashing me, I'd try to get them shut down too. I feel bad for John. I hope somebody makes a positive Patreon about him, but they won't. Nobody will.
Well,
No.
it's, in a way, though, it's probably been good for his show, actually. Brings a lot of attention to
No,
him.
I mean, people are watching his reaction, but
Yeah.
nobody wants to see happiness from him. People want him to be crying
it's
and
mutual.
upset. They're that's what they're looking for. Yeah. So I just feel I don't know. I did my part. I'm stepping back.
You're too nice, Elisa.
If
You're
he
just
could-
way too nice.
If he could put out some good
Yeah.
content right now, he could really have success with it. But he
but he
can't. He can't put out good content. Honestly, he does no prep. He's horrible. He has people that
Yeah,
are friends of his on, and he doesn't know what he's talking about.
The picture that I saw of Carl in, I think it was Detroit theater that he
Yeah.
played at. Is
Yeah,
that
we
true?
just did a show. We
crazy.
just had a show there at the Magic Bag. It was sold out, Elisa.
Okay, that wasn't a John bashing show, right?
Not completely.
me.
Not completely. No.
Oh no,
but-
that doesn't sound good.
Just
Only about
partially.
20%.
Just about
that means That means you guys sold out an entire theater of people hating John. That's
Elisa,
what you're telling me.
Carl he opened with Stuttering John. It was about the first 30 minutes of a 2-hour plus show with Stuttering John.
Yeah. Okay, but that was the opening numbers. So
it was the opening number. It was. If Carl played the hits, he would have never let go of John because the crowd roared. As soon as John's face was on the screen, the entire theater roared. Yeah, it was awesome.
He only played one of John's clips with us. I mean, it's a really funny joke. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, I guess.
Brandon, will you play it? The one clip that he played?
Oh.
That we were playing earlier. I mean, I hope you're sitting down. It's hilarious.
It's funny, Scott, because you and I have never heard of Drew and Mike.
He keeps referencing me, but he always says that he's never heard of me every time he talks about me.
He thinks your name is Drew, who I've never heard of.
Yeah, Drew, who I've never heard of.
He's definitely heard of it now that there's like a whole theater of people.
He's got a problem with the truth.
Yeah, I mean, what if you guys are going to play a stadium soon of people hating John?
It'll be the Super Bowl.
That's a great idea. Ford Field.
Halftime of the Super Bowl should be Carl playing clips of Stuttering John on the Jumbotron.
There were people there. There were people who brought friends who knew nothing about the Stuttering John saga who said they thought it was hilarious. I'm serious. It was insane. Every time John a clip was played, the audience just roared in unison. It was crazy, and they were just loving it.
I mean, that's great for you guys. That's great. But for John, he's hearing about this, and there's no way he's happy about it. I don't know what's going through his mind right now.
Well, he's all political now. He's now a political commentator, so that's going to automatically make 50% of the population hate you because it's not going to be the side that you like.
And he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about either. I mean, he's so uninformed. He's the most poorly prepped person. He doesn't even, honestly, he's having guests on from his Tonight Show days, and he doesn't know shit about them. Yeah. What was the guy that was on?
I've heard that he's a political commentator, substitute teacher, Uber driver. Is all that true?
Correct.
Yes. Yeah, he aced the substitute driver. He also was the head writer on the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar roast. Did you know that?
Yes.
No, I didn't. I
no one did.
The other three, but that means I can call an Uber right now, and it could possibly be John.
Yeah, so you better call a Lyft.
And you could take 7th grade algebra, and it might be John too.
Oh man, I might have to do that. But I like when I saw that tweet about him losing the lawsuit. I have to admit, I was like, between that tweet and the tweet of the packed theater of John haters,
it was so
okay.
And his birthday on top of that, I have to admit I'm like a little depressed about it.
But John,
I feel for John.
John said on his show that nobody showed up. He claims he called the Magic Bag where the show was at, and nobody showed up, which is just
he said the Magic Bag told him Carl bought all the tickets,
which is just such bullshit.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but a really good idea for John would be he should headline those shows.
Yeah, he should go on Carl's show.
I would be delighted.
Yeah, like Carl should make fun of him for 2 hours with all his hits, and then John comes on at the end.
Yeah, no.
And laugh at himself. He's incapable of laughing at himself.
I will agree to make another appearance at the Magic Bag. If John will show up to headline, I would be delighted to. And I'll pay him. Let's see. I'll pay him $2,500. I offered him $2,500 to take an IQ test against Anthony Cumia, who he says he's smarter than, and he blocked me, Elisa.
Wait, was Anthony Cumia another John hater? Don't tell me that.
Yes. Anthony Cumia is spending a lot of time on John.
And Bob Levy.
He is?
Yes, and John declared that that he is smarter than Anthony Cumia. And so I offered him $2,500 to take an IQ test competition against Anthony, and he blocked me and then said that he would wipe his floor. He would wipe. What did he say? I'll wipe the floor with him in an IQ test.
It's funny, Scott, because you and I have never heard of Drew and Mike.
You still never heard of me.
Laugh.
It's just funny that he would go against Anthony Cumia, who has an entire compound.
Yeah,
why mess with someone like that?
An independent one too that you can't cancel. He'll never be able to cancel Anthony Cumia because those are subscribers.
How about the fact he's saying that he's smarter than a guy that he's clearly not smarter than?
Yes, a guy that makes millions, and John makes, I don't know what John makes, not much.
Hundreds.
Well, let's say something nice. Let's say something nice about John.
It's his birthday.
It is his birthday, right?
He provides great material.
He does.
Yeah, it's a great day. You know, I could say something about John. He does bring people together in a way.
Yeah. He used to be able to read Jackie the Joke Man's jokes and Fred Norris's jokes really well. He could read those out loud. That was good.
He used to be an advocate for freedom of speech, but now he's trying to get people's episodes taken down for saying the word retard, among other things.
Yeah. Wasn't he talking about doing a mob hit too on somebody?
Yeah, Shuley apparently was.
He's gonna have a mob hit on Shuley.
Yeah, he's threatening people.
Somebody apparently threatened Shuley and said, something. You better stop talking about John, or you're gonna.
Or watch your head, or something like that. Wait, Elisa, before I forget. Yeah. We've tried to call Andy once again to no avail. What is Andy doing?
Yeah. You just got to let him go. That's what I'm advising everybody. Like everybody that's calling me about Andy.
Wait, you're advising me to let him go?
We're not going to let Andy go.
I'm advising everyone. Myself, you, the whole group over there, Detroit. No. Every person, all his friends call me looking for him. Just let him be.
What happened? Where is he?
Yeah, I would just let him be right now. He's with a guy named Billy John, who's a very nice guy, and he's living with him.
Does he have an RV and a live stream?
What was that?
Is he in an RV doing a live stream with Billy John?
No, I recommended that he not go on live stream anymore.
Yeah.
The reason why I recommended that is because people were just putting a camera in his face like 24 hours a day, and there were like crimes happening. I don't. Maybe it's not crimes, but it's like that. Definitely bad things were happening.
Yeah. Oh boy! No, is Billy John? Is that a Bufu? Is that a Bufu relationship? Is there love there?
Like well, Billy John is a very fit guy, and he's cute, and he has a good personality. He's very charismatic. So there's definitely probably some attraction there, if I was to guess.
But they're still
Billy
putting
John
things
is
out.
Very creative.
Just 4 days ago, Andy Dick and Billy John, they put out some YouTube thing, and so it looks like Billy John's doing the same thing that the other people were doing. Here they are.
No. Well, the other people were doing it like 24 hours a day. So Andy was like in bed on live stream. He was like hooking up with people on live stream. He was like drinking constantly. It wasn't a good look in my opinion.
No, it's not good.
I think I thought it was a very bad. And then people were accusing him of things like he'd be in bed with someone, the person would be sleeping, and then like Andy would, Andy's a groper. Everybody knows that. So he's touching.
You're saying that you would not, you're not willing to agree that this is a Bufu relationship though with Billy John.
I don't know what it is. I'm friends with Billy John, but I just let him go. I think this is a good time to let Andy go, just do his thing. Andy considers himself to be retired, so he's not like hungry like the rest of us are.
Okay.
He doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care about being on the radio or on a podcast or in a movie. He really doesn't care. He's been in everything, so he doesn't strive for like success in the entertainment business anymore. He just wants to have like a fun day. And I found that out about Andy. He just he wants to, drink a smoothie. He wants this, meat that he likes to eat and put lemon on it. He's a very simple guy. He has a crush on people, and he's very childlike in that way.
Okay.
And so I just decided to let him go. My life became such a nightmare at one point because everybody was like showing up at my place, like all kinds of random weirdos, right? Because Andy was here. And I just realized I don't want this anymore. It was too stressful. I was like going crazy. I ended up losing my job.
Wait, you lost your job? You lost your job?
Yeah, my gold business.
Why?
Yeah, it was. Well,
Wait, what?
So once Andy started being live streamed, I told everybody about it. People were watching it. It was in the news, and so my boss got really super into the story and kept bringing it up like every second, like what's Andy doing now? What's Andy doing now? And I said, can we please just not talk about it because it was just giving me so much stress. And at one point, the RV that Andy was living in parked across the street from my office, and my boss threatened to taken away by the cops, and it was just like a nightmare situation, and people in my office were just obsessed with Andy, completely obsessed. It's like they never met anyone like that before, just were completely enthralled with the situation and the fact that I was part of it. So So they would ask me like every day, who's he having sex with? Is he having sex with you? And just like all these like inappropriate, crazy questions. And just one day I had enough and I just like kind of walked out.
Oh, no. Well, do you have another job yet?
Well, oddly enough, I started. This is not going to sound good. You guys are not going to be impressed.
OnlyFans?
But I started. What?
OnlyFans?
No, it's adjacent to that though. I started.
Oh, come on, Lisa.
Doing the IRL.
OnlyFans. You can make a lot of money on OnlyFans.
I know it's similar though. It's a lot. I started live streaming and making a lot of money doing it. Actually.
Ooh.
Really?
Where at? Plug it. Let's go.
Yes.
Bring it on. Are we on your live stream right now?
No, you're not. I just do it like for a couple hours, like 3 times a week. And it's a really great way for people that have podcasts to make money, honestly. You just like go to an event or a concert or like something interesting and you do it live and you interview people. It's kind of like man on the street stuff, like the stuff I used to do for Howard Stern. Same thing, but your fans are tipping you as you're doing it. And you can make tons of money doing this if you are entertaining. And so like my first week, I couldn't believe how much I made. It's very...
This isn't content for anyone else but for you, right?
Yeah. So, like, say you guys went to a concert, interviewed people at the concert live on YouTube. Your fans, which you have tons of fans, would be logged in and tipping you to ask specific questions.
Oh, I see.
This is a thing that, so once I started doing this, a lot of comedians saw that I was doing it, and they started doing it because this is just something that a lot of people don't know about or they haven't thought of, is that, I have all these fans. They're not really paying me. Before, when I was doing a podcast, the fans aren't paying me directly. But when you're doing live man on the street stuff, they are. And they want to support their favorite podcaster or their favorite host. So it's been actually pretty good for me.
What does this mean? Kermit and Friends is coming to a close soon?
I'm telling you, I think I'm moving over. I'm telling you, I like Kermit and Friends. But I really wasn't making much money with Kermit and Friends, but I am making money doing this. And it's like the possibilities are kind of endless with it. And I have like a cast of people that like to do it with me. Like my friend Elaine. I think I told you guys about her before. She tried on a bra.
Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah.
Yeah, she tried on a bra in a lingerie shop. And people donated like hundreds of dollars to see that.
Really?
She's like 66 years old, and she's really fun.
Going to jail, yeah.
And, why do people?
we did tons of fun things.
Okay, she's 66 and she tried on a bra. Why do people were so excited to see her try on a bra?
Because it's funny. It's like it's funny. It's unique. It's not like typical.
Does she have big boobs?
Salsa dancing.
Does she have impressive breasts?
She got measured. She had a double D, I think.
Wow.
But we went to a salsa club. And I live streamed us taking lessons salsa dancing, and I ended up dancing with this like famous like hot salsa dancer guy, and people love that. So it's just like random stuff, but things that people are just sitting at home wishing they were doing.
Did he have to grind on you to get extra tips, or was that avoided?
Actually, no. I was so nervous dancing with this guy. It's very awkward, like just dancing with a stranger. I prefer to dance by myself with anything.
Well, I think maybe just try OnlyFans for a week and just to compare it before you make your mind up.
I can't do it, you guys. That would be so weird and it'd be so awkward and embarrassing. It's so bad if nobody signed up for it.
It's not nude. You just have fun with it.
Yeah. You don't have to be a total sellout.
I hear people are making millions off that. I don't know. Would you guys do that?
No,
I can't do
no way.
It might be a gateway. It might be a gateway to like selling your panties to total strangers.
Yeah, maybe feet. I definitely, if anybody wants my feet, you can have them. Or feet pics. I'm not against that. But OnlyFans is just very embarrassing. I would hate for anybody to Google me and see that.
No, I wasn't serious. All right. Well, I guess we have to let Andy go for now. Yeah. But we won't let you go, Elisa. We'll
let him know we're thinking of him. We're always concerned about him.
All right, I will. You guys can continue trying. I just, he sleeps all day. He sleeps
I understand.
He's up all night.
Yeah.
So odds are he won't pick up. But happy birthday, John, if you're listening. And I'm on Team John.
He doesn't know us.
He's never heard of him.
Drew and Mike, who I don't know.
We don't know. That's right. Yeah.
Well, stay in touch, Elisa.
All right, I will. Have a great day, guys.
Nice talking to you. Bye-bye.
All right, same here.
All right. I love Elisa. She always picks up.
I know. That's really sad about Andy, though.
I know. I understand what she's saying, though.